Hello, welcome back to the channel. What about a visit to Caddlehill Allotments here in Greenock? So let's go and take a wander. We're now joined by Julie. Hello there.
Hiya,
How are you today?
I'm
You
not
okay?
bad, thank you.
So Caddlehill Allotments, you're
Yes,
having a show here today.
So this is our vegetable and flower show today. We have two shows. We have our plant sale in the June, and then we have this in August every year. We do so all the members compete against each other for vegetables, flowers, cut flowers. Still quite a traditional show.
Cutthroat, is it?
It's a little bit. We've had some carrots snapped this morning. So we've got entries. It's a minimum requirement for plot holders to enter 3.
Excellent.
So
How's it been?
it's been good. It's been very well attended this year.
Excellent.
This is the first year we've sold flowers and vegetables at it as well. So just trying to diversify and get the public in.
Now this is my first time visiting the allotments. You've got a big ground here, so how many allotments have you got here on site?
So the allotment opened in 1884. It used to run all the way up to where the Greenock Cemetery is. You can see it up the back. So we used to have it all. The land's owned by a Gown estate, and we've got 38 plots at the moment. So we've got full plots and half plots.
Okay, and is there for folk who's maybe wishing to join the allotment, is there any kind of waiting lists for
Waiting
that,
list is, we've taken on maybe about 8 members this year. We lost a lot of members after the storm, so we lost a lot of greenhouses and a lot of members after the storm. We fundraised and we got grants from Inverclyde, for Invergrow and from the wind farm, and we've replaced all the greenhouses. So we've got a bit of a waiting list at the moment, but we still take members, like applications.
Right.
To what degree do you are you allowed to make it a recreational thing, like maybe put a summer house on your allotment?
No outbuildings, no outbuildings on the allotments. Whenever a plot comes with a greenhouse, our stipulation is a third flowers. So you can grow all flowers, but your minimum flower requirement is a third.
Even if you just want to grow.
If you only want to grow potatoes, you still got to have a third flowers.
I was going to say horrible. What is it? I hate doing
Sprouts?
No,
I hate sprouts.
I grew sprouts last year quite successfully.
Oh, was it good?
actually.
Was it good? Yeah.
What does grow successfully?
Yeah.
Well, I've only been here 2 years. So I had a plot up the back, and then I've got this plot here now. So I changed plot in March time, just after the AGM.
Right.
I've had success with sprouts and parsnips last year. I've got quite good peas this year, and quite good sweet peas.
Excellent.
Quite a lot of the traditional dahlia growers as well that you'll see about. There is as well. So.
And that's important, isn't it? Growing your own fruit.
Growing their own. I've got 2 children that enjoy growing as well, so it gets you connected to it. They see how things grow, they understand it, play with the snails and rehome them to other bits of the gardens. Yes.
And what about wildlife and we obviously it's important that we look after the bugs, insects, all these bees as well. All this is very
Quite a
important,
lot of
isn't it?
bees and different kinds of bees here. You
Yeah.
see lots of butterflies this year and ladybirds. So we've done really well this year. Most people try to use kind of natural pesticides, so you'll see lots of wool and kind of eggshells about to try and deter them.
Would you allow a beehive, for example?
I'm not sure. I think historically there was a beehive. But I'm not sure. It's something we could look into.
The colours here is just fantastic. You look everywhere, it's just vibrant colours, aren't it?
And also because it's like hidden behind the gate, so you never see how big it actually is until you come in. And I think you don't realise it goes all the way up to the back of the cemetery as well. So it's a good space. It is.
It is.
Now you spoke about plots and half plots. What physical dimensions of a plot, for example?
They just depend. So I can show you around and I can show you what a full plot looks like in a half plot, but they're not. None of them are regulated.
Right, so it's not a case of.
It's not meterage.
You've got 4 feet, don't you dare, we'll come over next.
No. I think a lot of them were full plots, and then as it's diversified, they've split them into half plots over the years. Maybe in the kind of 70s and 80s, they've been split because people couldn't manage a full plot. So we quite often encourage people to take a half plot first to see if you can manage it before you take on a full plot.
Well, one of the things I listened to is a podcast, the Alex Shares Gardening podcast, and just last week there was National Allotments Week, and they were talking about how important it is for allotments because, as you know, a lot of new houses being built has small gardens
Yes.
now, and you know that's fine. A lot of folk want small gardens, but later on in life they were saying that you might wish to grow veg, and all that. That's where allotments come in, isn't it?
Allotments comes in for that. People who don't have a garden. We've got
Yep,
quite a lot
yep.
of people here that live in the flats around Inverclyde and they don't have gardens, so it gives them access to green space in that community as well. I do have a garden. I've always grown in my garden, but had outgrown my garden, which is why I looked for an allotment so I could grow more and have a greenhouse.
Right.
Is there a limit to the time that you're open? For example, you dawn to dusk. What's the situation?
So members can come and go as they please through the gate. We lock the gate after ourselves and we open to the public sometimes, but mostly we ask for the gate to be closed just for safety reasons.
Okay. And if you were to join a allotment, how much is it for?
So at the moment our fees are £95 a year, and that includes use of the grounds and the clubhouse.
And if you wish to maybe get onto the waiting list, I know it's quite busy, but how would you go about doing that?
So Rose, our secretaries, get the application forms and I can get you the contact details for that.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take a wee walk around the allotments.
You
Okay.
happy to have a look?
Yes, excellent.
No,
You lead
just
the way,
go.
okay? Yep.
So
You
it's
tell
like
us.
it goes up and round. It does.
Okay.
So these will be all your full size plots. You can kind of tell by the fact they're quite big.
Yep. Look at all those colours there, look at that. That's great. See all the butterflies as well, look.
I know there's quite a lot of butterflies this year.
That's great to see. Very
I've lost
great.
most of my broccoli to them.
So how do you know what plots what? Is there a pathway or?
Yeah, so there's normally kind of boundaries, like you'll see like kind of there where that wall is, so that'll be like the end of this plot and the start of this one, and it'll run that way, so that'll be like a path, an old path that looks like. This bit I'm less sure of, so that's a plot and that's a plot, so that's a third plot and that's a half plot. That's a full plot, so you can kind of see the difference in sizes.
Ah, yeah.
So my old plot was a half plot.
Now you said you get some grants to replace the greenhouses. If you as a plot owner wish to replace your own greenhouse, is that all right to do?
Yes, it would be, yeah.
Okay.
If you wish to change your greenhouse and purchase a greenhouse, that's okay.
For folk that's got
that
a lot, can you sell the if you grow on site? Is that allowed?
We
No?
don't sell.
No? Okay,
We're not,
right,
we're not
right.
meant to grow to sell.
Okay.
You know, that's used to be our bandstand. So we did have a greenhouse
yeah.
here, but it blew down in this, can I say, in the storm in January. But historically, that was a bandstand where they'd have dances and stuff.
Right.
And there used to be buildings down that bit where they had like a tea room and a shed, but there was quite bad fires just about 6 or 7 years ago, where quite a lot of the buildings get burnt down.
Oh, right,
So
okay.
they've never been replaced.
No. So what's going to happen over there now?
Just staying as it is at the moment.
Staying as it is.
Staying as it is at the moment.
So what's the most popular crop that people tend to?
Probably courgettes.
Courgettes.
Courgettes
Why
are
is that?
popular. Quite easy to grow.
Right.
They are. Yeah, courgettes, most people, and potatoes.
Right. Now, when you're growing stuff, do you need to put like netting over? Well, not netting. I'm trying to think of words. Is
So you
anything you do
probably
to
net for
stop
like
critters eating it?
caterpillars and
Oh,
stuff. So if you see the nets, that's normally for your brassicas and cages to stop
Right.
the caterpillars, like the butterflies laying eggs. But then sometimes you miss them and they've already laid the eggs, so then they've just got an all-you-can-eat buffet inside your brassica cage.
Okay.
So people grow differently around, so you'll have more structured plots and you'll have less structured, and the rule is just plots have just got to be maintained.
Right.
And they do.
And what about composting? Is there a place for composting?
We've got a hot compost bin here.
Oh yeah. Right.
So we've
right.
got one here, and I think we've got one down the bottom, and I think there's one somewhere else. So these are our hot composters. I think they were applied for grants prior to me arriving. And then people have got compost bins on their plots as well.
So what would you put in that for to get compost? So how
So
does
you
it
would
work?
put in all your kind of garden waste and stuff. You wouldn't put in bindweed or anything that's invasive, because then it can still live in it.
Oh,
The good thing about the hot compost is it means it develops quicker than other compost. It does cardboard, so it's kind of like a lasagna. Composting works like green and brown. So you put green stuff in it, and then brown stuff like cardboard stuff. Keep it wet to keep it going.
right. How long roughly would it take?
So a hot
maybe a week, few
composter
weeks, or?
would maybe be about 3 months for a hot composter to work, whereas one of your kind of Dalek style composters could take up to a year, 2 years.
Right.
You get open plan composting as well, where you've got pallets and you rotate it. Most don't use that here because it's the amount of space it takes up to run pallet open composting.
I've heard of worm composts bins, is that right? Is that sort of
Yeah,
thing?
you still get a worm. I've rehomed a wormery from a previous plot holder,
Oh, right,
but
right.
I've not set it up yet.
No.
Not the bees.
And when you have these compost heap bins and what have you, do you find the compost a lot better?
Yeah, definitely find it a lot better. Still got to sieve it and stuff so that you can re-put the stuff that's not decomposed back in. But yeah, you definitely find
It helps plants a lot more. Yeah,
helps
would you
plants
say?
a lot more. The soils, you're kind of in charge of what's in it.
Right.
And it comes with worm matter and stuff in it, so that better, whereas shop bought compost can be a bit hit and miss what you're getting. There's a pumpkin in that one.
Oh, pumpkin, yeah. How long do they take to grow?
So plant them out about June and they'll be ready about kind of for Halloween time.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Right. So still got a wee bit to go.
Still got a wee bit to go, but it is going orange.
Orange, so we should be ready for
Hopefully
for Halloween. Have you ever tried to grow pumpkins yourself?
Yeah, I've been quite successful with pumpkins previously, and different squashes.
Well.
Keep an eye on them because they don't always pollinate, so you've always got to check that they're pollinated.
Right. Well, there's a nice buddleia. I like buddleias. Another name for those is butterfly bush.
Butterfly bush, that one took a bad, the recent storms, that one took a bit of battering.
Yeah.
It did.
I've got one in my own little garden, and the amount of butterflies I've seen on it this year has been absolutely brilliant. It's great to see so many butterflies on it this year.
It is.
Right, so someone with a plot way up here.
Yes.
How do you get the compost to
You asked
go
about
inside?
wildlife, there's some wildlife.
Oh, look at that. Has it got a name, that one, do you
Don't
think?
know, it lives over the back. It's a wee ginger one as well.
Ah, yeah.
With the wheelbarrows, we have wheelbarrows on, but it is a hard push to walk up here. This is a steep bit.
You're not allowed an all-terrain vehicle then?
No. This is where my old plot was.
All right. So what happens if someone takes over your old plot? Do they gut it? Or
Just depends how it's laid out.
develop it
So that
differently?
one there was my old plot. So when I took it on last year, it was just a green embankment. And then I put in the raised beds, and then whoever's taken it on since has developed it again.
Speaking of fertilisers and so forth, bagged fertilisers, do you do compost, what is it, peat-free one?
We use peat-free compost, and we buy in compost for the members, so we put in an order and all the members buy their own compost through to try and get a better deal for prices. We do.
Have you been aware of the compost that's available up at Pottery Street?
We have definitely, sometimes it's not fully composted, so you've just got to check it's, kind of sieve it and check it's okay, but yeah, I think some members have used that.
Okay.
So, and there's water as well, so
Oh, yeah.
watch yourself for that bramble.
Jaggy!
There's lots of brambles, my children were looking for them recently.
So you've got access to the
So we've all got
water.
water.
Here, so.
So the water
That's good.
goes off, we switch it off in November,
Oh, right, okay.
because the pipes and that all run underneath and we're maybe set up a long time so they freeze, so we're go without water from then.
Right.
So
Do any of your members have these water butts? 'Cause
Yeah,
you hear that quite a lot, you know, that's a good thing to do, you know.
quite a lot of people have got either the black water butts, so you'll see quite a lot of the kind of blue containers used to contain water, and people will use them over the winter.
Okay,
They will when our water's off. Our water goes back on kind of after the last frost.
right.
It does, and then that's when we do a couple of leak checks to check it's
Yeah.
still working.
I noticed there's a small wall and then there's neighbours. Did they ever complain about drifting?
Your neighbours are fine. Our neighbours are quite good.
Wake up some morning and I've got a pumpkin growing. The seed has come over the wall or something.
So what happens during the winter? What kind of things happen on the allotment during the winter?
Winter's all about preparing for the next season, really. So
Right.
it's about organising your plot for the following year. So my plot I only got in March, so all my beds need replaced, so I'll change all the wood over the winter. And then you start planting your seeds again, kind of January, February time, and that's you back into your new season.
Is there anything else you would like to try you've not did before for your own
Not been
allotment?
successful
No.
with corn yet, so I
Corn,
quite like to
right.
manage corn.
So what do you need to do for that then?
I don't know.
No. So,
I have corn on my plot this year. There's more pumpkins. I've got corn on my plot this year, but it's about being wind pollinated. So you have to plant it in certain rows and when you plant it. That's sprouts there growing. You can see them.
Oh, up there, well, there's some sprouts over there.
So these things here are sprouts.
Yeah,
And you can see them
there you
growing.
go.
So they're like wee buds that grow on the side of the stem. In here. See them?
Oh
that's your
yeah,
sprouts.
wow, excellent.
And all these holes. That.
Predation.
Yes.
That's your caterpillars.
What about those things that I really don't like, David? These floret things, green floret things. What are they called again? Broccoli.
Oh, broccoli, I love broccoli.
I like broccoli.
Yeah.
Can you grow that in Newfoundland?
I've grown broccoli quite successfully. I've got asparagus on my plot as well.
Asparagus, right.
So asparagus you can't pick for the first 2 or 3 years. It's got to be embedded before you can pick it. So
What about things like, we're speaking of things growing over seasons, what about things like foxgloves? Is that encouraged here?
yeah, there's quite a lot of self-seeded foxgloves and there's quite a lot of ones that have been brought on. So yeah, this bit's a bit more uneven, this path.
So if you fall down, you'll know it.
Yeah, there's stairs around the corner, I'll point them out.
Okay.
So how late, if you've got an allotment, how late can you stay on site? I mean, can you be on site right up till late at night,
You
or?
could probably in the summer stay on till about 8 or 9. The
8 or 9.
midges are quite bad
Oh yeah.
up this end of there.
They
Yeah.
dictate.
So they dictate how long you stay. In the winter it gets dark quite quickly, so you
Right.
wouldn't want to stay probably after tea time.
In my own garden, I'm always looking for wildlife. I like to look out for the hedgehogs. So I feed hedgehogs in my own little garden. Are you aware of any hedgehogs in the area?
I've not seen any
No,
hedgehogs. I know there's foxes and I know there's been historic issue with deer,
Oh dear, right.
but I don't know. I've
Oh
never...
dear. That's terrible, David.
I think they come over the fences from the cemetery.
Oh yeah, that's it, just over there.
Just
See?
there?
Yep.
So
What is
there's...
this contraption here?
This is the open composting.
Oh, the open composting.
So what
right.
you would do is you would put it in one side and then once it's kind of started to decompose you move it to the other side and then you start filling this one while this one rests. Got to watch out for rodents.
Speaking of resting, I know
There's wee
sometimes
steps here.
Oh yeah.
farmers will rest fields. Does the same apply to areas of your
Yeah,
allotment?
so you'll get people here who have tarred over one side because maybe they're working the other side of their plot just now so that they don't have like as many weeds growing.
Right.
You see it quite often when somebody gets a new plot that they'll tarp over until they get one side sorted and then they start working on the other because it's quite hard to manage a full plot and grow at the same time.
Now you said earlier on about doing, a minimum of
A third
3 elements for your show and
Yes.
so forth. How long though would you get if you were just coming in today? How long would you get before you would have that requirement?
So if you started, say, this year, we wouldn't expect you to have 3. We'd give you a couple of, like a season. We would. So if you've got your plot in maybe the March time, you've got a good growing season, we'd expect a few things, but maybe not all categories. Whereas if you got your plot in September or even July, we wouldn't really expect. But we have a member who started her plot in July and who did put things in
Right.
because she had flowers on her plot that then fitted in some of the categories, but there's no pressure.
Now we understand what you said earlier about Argown Estates. Do you have to pay them a fee?
So
or
we pay
do-
rent towards them and that's
Right.
what our fees go towards. So,
Yeah.
so we came up that centre path and then
Oh, yeah,
we've
yeah.
come down this side now, so we've come up round the back. We have-
What's going on this one here? This is got
This is dahlias.
dahlias. They can be quite difficult to grow, can't they?
Yes, and there's a lot of people that grow them for competitions here. So there's
Right.
there's 14 categories for dahlias on our show schedule.
Right.
What?
Yep, 14 categories
14 categories, wow.
for dahlias. So dahlias are still popular here.
Yeah, very much.
Dahlias
so.
and sweet peas. The sweet peas are popular as well.
Yeah, look at that. They're doing really well. They're excellent, eh?
Are they quite sturdy from
Yeah.
being eaten by caterpillars and stuff?
Green fly are the bigger
Green-
issue for your sweet peas.
Oh, look at the poor Irish. She's
Yeah, the Irish
She's
is
alive
fair.
down there.
She's just done.
Mhm. This was the area you said was
So there was
formerly.
formerly buildings here that were used for the tea room and
Yep. It's flying about a lot.
so yes, this was the former we had, but they got burnt down
Right.
a few years ago, and it's not been replaced since.
Okay.
What is that, just over the wall? Is that still the same?
That'll still be the cemetery. That'll be the path
Cemetery,
up to the cemetery.
Right.
Is that the war grave? I think maybe that one.
Oh, yeah.
Nice wee wild area here, starting
We've
to.
got some wild
starting to
areas. We
develop,
have we've got some areas that we're still to develop what's happening with them. So we had volunteer groups that use these areas at the moment
Uh-huh.
who haven't been back for
Right.
this season yet. So we'll see what they do with them. And these greenhouses will need replaced. But we quite often take in greenhouses. So when people know that they're getting rid of a greenhouse at their garden, they'll contact us and ask if we want
Oh,
a
good.
greenhouse or we want glass,
So folk can donate that.
and we
way?
can donate and we'll take them.
Excellent.
Now you say glass, but some, for example, this poor looking soul here seems to be made of
He was made of polycarb.
polycarb.
The polycarb doesn't withstand the weather here. It just, you can change maybe a couple of panels to polycarb until you can get glass, but the wind does come quite far, comes quite through. It does. So these will be replaced this year, but we'll replace them in the off season when we're not growing.
Now looking at the,
It's a nice
Right,
hydrangea,
yeah.
yeah.
what kind of soil are we dealing with? Are we talking a neutral soil, acidic? What is the?
Oh,
No
can't
idea.
remember off the top of my head.
I can never remember. The
I can
colour
never remember. I know the one's
combination.
acidic
No.
and one's alkaline.
Alkaline, yeah. I think colours depend.
The colours depend on
Having
it.
said that, look at the difference in
That's right. A nice,
two in the
nice
same
pink one, and purplish up there. Is that right? Yeah.
And then
yeah,
even another shade of purple here.
Oh yeah, yes, it is.
All in the same bit.
Yeah.
Someone could be feeding them to be those colours.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Depending on the choice. Lots of nasturtium.
I was going to say that nasturtium, I like nasturtium. Nice,
My
nice
children eat
colours
the
up there.
nasturtium. I don't have
Oh, yeah.
nasturtium on my plot, but you can eat it. You can eat the
Yeah.
flowers and the leaves.
Never tried them.
Personally, no.
They're peppery.
Oh, the peppery, yeah.
They are.
And this is what anemones.
Anemones, yeah.
These ones.
They're nice.
Yeah,
They grow quite well, don't they?
They grow
Anemones,
really
yeah,
well. There's quite
yeah.
a lot of them on different plots.
Mhm.
There's.
they spread a bit like the zombies.
Yes. I think that's what your winter's for. And your kind of off season is when you dig up your perennials, you half them, split them, and
Yeah, and you do
Either.
that with your primulas, don't you?
Yep. Oh, yeah. We're always dividing up primulas. You can have an endless supply of primulas, eh?
so we've got people who'll say, "Oh, are you going to half that this summer, this winter?" And I'm like, "I guess I am."
Other hands out.
Yeah. And then sometimes we keep them for the sale day, which is in the last week in May.
Last week in May, yeah.
So we keep corn there, so you can see. So the corn wind pollinates. So all the wee tassels on it have to be fertilised by the pollen, so the wind catches it. So, and it's a bit potluck whether or not it's all. So every one of those wee ribbons, you can see, is one of your corn's rows when you're corn in the cob.
Don't really get corn, it just goes in one end.
Love corn. Sweet peas, do you tie those on to the...
Yeah, so there are quite a lot of people get the fencing and they tie them on.
Right.
It encourages them to have straight stems.
Oh yeah.
It does, which makes them better for when it comes to show.
So it's better to tie them on to the
Yeah, so if
structure,
you grow them on a straight surface and you tie them, cut all the wee reachers off, it'll encourage them to grow long stems, which is better for your vase and your displays.
Okay.
That's not a hooker, is it? Kind of like it.
A hookah, yeah, you think it's... Yeah.
It looks like it. What do I know?
Probably more than me. There's an apple tree.
Mm-hmm.
An apple tree on that plot there.
Oh yeah, see over there, oh yeah, it's a lot of apples there, wow. They'll have a lot of apples, eh?
I know.
So the people on site today, some of them are selling some of the products? Are they?
So it's all communal. So we all put in surplus things to be sold to this year.
And then the money will go to the club?
The money will go to the
keep up?
club, so we're hoping to use it to fund getting the trophies engraved for the
Alright.
show.
Okay.
Is the plan.
And how do you keep the, I call it a clubhouse, I don't know what you wish to call it, the pavilion place, how do you keep it going?
We use funds. That's what our annual funds go towards, is maintaining the electricity and for within the clubhouse and maintaining the clubhouse. I think it was funded through grants a good few while ago, and it's getting old now, so we're just keeping an eye on it and
Make sure it's
trying to keep on top of the
maintained,
maintenance. Yeah.
It's quite a big clubhouse, isn't it?
It is a big clubhouse.
Good
It's
size,
got like a big main room, a kitchen, 2 toilets, and then it's got a committee room in it.
Right.
You've got a toilet up.
That's
Important
important.
questions.
Important to me.
Yes.
Now, I see most of the plots are what you call ground level. Is there any, are you allowed to build them up to, if you're old knees like me?
Yeah, you would be able to put raised beds in and build them up. You would. So we can go back this way, and then that'll take us back to where
Look
we
at the
started.
colours here on the camera, with all these nice purple colour here. They're nice. Look, lots of bees, lot of pollinators here, look.
Different kinds of bees and
There
wee
you go,
overfly as
look
well.
at that. Excellent. Great to see that, isn't it?
It is. Some potatoes. Somebody's potatoes.
All right.
Oh,
You're
excellent.
talking about them in barrels and all.
No, just
They're literally there to
Potatoes, yeah,
they
yeah.
must
You're out a
have.
wee
They must
bit.
have made the cut.
Have you grown potatoes yourself?
I grow
before?
potatoes in tubs. I
Tubs,
do.
yeah,
I grow them in
right.
containers. I know that must be cut potatoes there.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
can see them also. They've been grown in the ground and you shore them up.
Wow,
Whereas I've
yes.
always grown in containers for potatoes. Because when you grow like this, you don't always get that last potato out, and then you end up.
Could you grow a potato in one of these long things that you grow tomatoes in? For example?
I'm not sure because you're going to go to build them up when they grow up above the ground. So
A deep,
a deep container. You can grow them in a plant pot, but you want to cover a potato every time it grows green. You cover it up until it overgrows. You do.
I think that would choke it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, it encourages them to grow taller. There's your beetroot.
Oh, beetroot.
You don't like that. Do you? Oh no, that's beetroot. I
It's
thought-
beetroot. Beetroot's
For a minute
good.
I
thought it was
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
I thought
That's,
it was, what do you call it, rhubarb.
yeah, yeah. I don't like rhubarb. That's beetroot.
That's beetroot.
Fed it.
That's nice. Excellent.
Beetroot, corn, leeks, and some giant onions.
Oh,
What
yeah.
are those?
They're onions.
Oh, onions.
Oh, wow.
Giant ones. Look at the size of them.
Yeah, they're doing well, eh?
Maybe some of those be in the pavilion.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
want crunchy rocks.
Did you want a crunchy rock? Is mummy 5 minutes okay?
Yeah. I want crunchy rocks.
Okay.
I won't film it.
That's okay. There's a few children about now.
Yeah, no, try to avoid me,
Now
as
then,
I've always done.
that's you back to the beginning.
Cool.
you very much.
Thank you very much.
And
That's
the
been
showroom's
great.
open now.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
It's
much
been
for
great
coming.
and all the best.
Thank you.
So, the show is now open here at Caddlehill Allotments. So, take a look around the show here.
And there's David's favourite nut,
Oh, what's that there?
rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Oh no, rhubarb. Lots of folk like rhubarb anyway, so lots of other folk like rhubarb. I don't really like it, but they've done well. They have done really well there. So. And well done to everyone who's took part in the show, and congratulations to everyone involved. Thank you very much for joining us on this video here at the Caddlehill Allotments show here in Greenock. It's really great, enjoyed being here at this show. If you'd like to see more of our upcoming videos, please like this video and subscribe to our channel, please. Thank you very much for joining us. And to sign off this video, what we'll do is we'll leave you to have a look at these wonderful dahlias here. Absolutely brilliant, so I'll let you enjoy these as we wrap up.